Alright guys, it is that time. Patch version 1.0. Look at that, we're in full release. But don't worry, that doesn't mean the game is finished. Hopefully this is a massive patch. We'll see. Omega has kind of talked it up, but then like I feel like they've also talked it down once people set their expectations. Now let's jump in. Greetings, champions, the moment we've all been waiting for. The culmination of nearly 2 years. Remember when early access was going to be 6 to 12 months? And at the end, we were going to have all the heroes. And countless additional years of close development is about to come to fruition. This really sounds like we're talking about a finished game. Predecessor's full release version 1.0 is here. We couldn't release an update this big on our own, though. We needed a little support. That's right, Zinx is pouncing into the battlefield, ready to help her allies with her incredible healing abilities. That's not all, though. Version 1.0 is our most feature-heavy game update to date. Okay, I'm curious to see about that. Packed full of exciting new features, whether that's tutorial improvements, new loading screens, comms wheel improvements, or gameplay automations. There's something for everyone. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it with this, it probably is the big. Because, like, I don't know, a whole new game mode, 6 items, and a new hero. 6-item patch was massive. There's no time to prawn through, so let's at long last dive into version 1.0 patch notes. So what, we're going, what, 6 weeks without an update, right? I mean, this has to be big. New hero, Zinx, the augmented ally. Biotech Prodigy Zinx bursts into battle. An expert in giving others a taste of their own medicine, Zinx joins Predecessor, ready to help and hurt in equal measure. A capable medic, Zinx is a potent healer, able to top up her allies' health pool in even the direst of circumstances. It is also anything but powerless, however, capable of prescribing deadly doses of pain on top of being able to resurrect fallen allies using her cutting-edge medicinal might. So, obviously she's been reworked, she's very cool. So, do we not have the video for... Oh, right, because it's passive then auto. So, her passive, Triage Protocol, 17-second cooldown, minus 0.75 per level. Zinx gains stacks for 5 seconds while damaging enemy heroes with basic attacks or abilities up to a maximum of 5. I don't honestly know, because there's abilities that you have that can hit multiple targets. I don't know if that gives you 2 stacks or it's 1 per instance of an ability or what. At maximum stacks, Triage Protocol activates, gaining Zinx 40% decay movement speed and 50% increased infused healing for 5 seconds. That's an ability we'll see later on. Stats cannot be gained while Triage Protocol is on cooldown. So we'll see it here. Oh, spoiler on some abilities, whoa! There you go, decaying movement speed. Cool. Interesting passive, gives her some mobility, because she doesn't really have any in her kit. Refibrillator, her basic attack, 1.2 bat. Zinx basic attack, Zinx basic ranged attack, dealing 50 plus 60% bonus physical power as physical damage. So not super strong, 60%'s not amazing. There you go. Oh. My cat has arrived. Ricochet, her primary. 15-second cooldown, cost 75 mana at all levels. Effect, Zinx throws an electromagnetic disc dealing 80 going up to 200 at max level, plus 40% magical power, magical damage, and stunning for 1.1 going up to 1.3 seconds at max level. This can ricochet to the closest nearby target within 650 units up to 5 times, dealing its damage again and stunning each target for 50% of the original duration. Disc will not ricochet to previously hit targets. This says for 50% of the original duration. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Let's just say it's at 1 second, right? I'm pretty sure the next person it hits, it goes down to half a second. Then the person after that, it would go down to 0.25 seconds, not 0.5 again. I could be wrong, but... So, the clip I feel like getting short, but there you go. It's a cool ability. If you ever played Smite, it's kind of like Naja Ring Bounce, except it stuns. Bad Medicine, her secondary, cooldown 10 seconds going down to 6 at max level, cost 60 at all levels. Zinx shoots the ground, forming a pool of radiation that deals 35 going up to 90 plus 25% magical power, magical damage, and slows for 30% for 0.75 seconds. After 0.75 seconds, the radiation erupts, dealing 50 going up to 170 at max level, plus 45% magical power, magical damage, and slowing all enemies hit by 50% for 0.75 seconds. Interesting ability, combos well with Ricochet. Infuse, her alternate. 10 second going down to 6 second cooldown at max level, cost 80 mana going up to 120 at max level. Zinx fires a healing bolt at an ally that restores 50 going up to 130 at max level, plus 40% magical power. As health increased by up to 50% based on their missing health. It also has a passive tied to it. Zinx's basic attacks deal an additional 12 going up to 36 plus 15% magical power as magical damage over 3 seconds. I believe this stacks. You could like, I was thinking like Prophecy Zinx, like you could do like an interesting like kind of attack speed build, no? Maybe? Scaling on it's not great, but if you can apply more autos, I'm pretty sure this stacks. There you go, just a heal. Pretty simple. The heal can be fairly large. Neuroregenesis, her ultimate. This is an interesting one. So cooldown 140 going down to only 100 at max level, cost 100 at all levels. Apply cellular reconstructing to yourself or an ally hero, granting 40% decaying movement speed and revival for 4.5 seconds. If the target takes lethal damage within this time, they resurrect with 40. Oh, it goes up. Oh, Jesus. With 40 going up to 60% max health and mana at max level after 2.5 seconds. 60? I mean, she is a support. This takes a while to get to, but like, damn, 60 and 50% I feel like is a lot, no? I thought it was 40 at all levels. Oh shit. Wait, that's OP. Interesting animation. I wish there was an easier to see indicator. So what they don't show in the video is how it actually works, or like the targeter. So when you do pull out your ult, you can left click on an ally. It is targeted, so it's not an aimed ability. You just like look at somebody, click it, it's on them. Or you can right click and put it on yourself. So there's no like weird, like crazy, like shoot the ground or something to apply it to yourself. It's just right click. All right, store news. More uses for Amber. At long last, premium hero affinity tracks can now be purchased with Amber. Like 10 months late, but it's here. Visit the affinity tab for any of your favorite heroes and click purchase affinity, where you'll be prompted to pick your preferred payment method, platinum or amber. If you pay with amber or platinum, sorry, I have so many questions. In addition to hero affinities, you'll now be able to buy 2 select bundles using Amber 2. Scroll down to the bundle selection to see more. I'm curious. New skins. Like, could you imagine if it was the Undertow bundle? Damn right. Star Queen Zinx. This is just her uncommon skin that, or well, I guess they're not always uncommon. Aurora's was an uncommon, right? Right? Whatever. Zinx uncommon skin, just a recolor. Guard the galaxy, and take your healing to the stars above with Zinx's debut Star Queens. Nice little pink recolor. The Undertow skins. These skins are so nice, man. These are so nice. There's the Richter. I want this one so bad. The recall animation, fucking mint. Fang Mao, this one's so good. The alt animation, the like the chest and shit. This skin is really cool. This is like the best skin in the game. It's not even close. The Gideon skin, people really like this skin. I think it looks good, but like when we compare this skin to these two, I'm like, dude, I don't really care about the Gideon. But it is very cool. The Xeris one's pretty cool. I like the Xeris one. I actually kind of don't really love this image. I like him in game though. Rampage kind of got the shit under the stick. It's not a bad skin, but man, especially when we compare it to like how good these skins are, he just looks a little awkward. But Fisher Friend's not food. And then Turtle Grux, which honestly, this is just such a good skin, man. I love Turtle Grux. Bro's a little extra scaly today. All right, new bundles. Different bundles may be available for different amounts of time. Limited availability bundles are marked in store and will be removed in a future update. Star Queen Zinx bundle. So this is the normal hero, the new hero bundles they've been doing. I actually kind of like these. So you get the player icon, the banner, the spray, the affinity track, the hero, and the recolor, or like the new skin that comes with the character. Doesn't say how much it is, unfortunately. It'd be nice if they did. The Undertow bundles. So there's different bundles. I assume there's a bundle that has everything. Undertow Richter bundle. Oh, they're not gonna have all the skins bundled together. Okay. The Undertow Richter bundle comes with Richter, his Undertow skin. Oh, okay, no, these are all individual hero bundles. Okay. Richter, you get the hero, you get the skin, you get a spray, a banner, and a profile icon. I hate these bundles so much, man. I don't care about these. 99% of the time, I care about this. Don't give a shit about these. Undertow Feng Mao bundle, you get the hero Feng Mao, you get Undertow Feng Mao skin, and you get the spray, the banner, the icon. Same thing for Gideon. Xeris, you just get a spray and the skin and the hero. Rampage, same as Xeris. Rux, same as Xeris. Let's look at these sprays. The Grux one's actually cute. The Grux one's cute. I actually like this one as like a Twitch emote. This one's also a good Twitch emote. Would I use these in game over Saint Rick? No shot. Maybe the turtle. Undertow spray bundle. So it's just all of the sprays. Undertow skin bundle. Okay, so there is a full skin bundle. All right, rad, awesome. There's a full skin bundle. Thank you. VFX bundle. So the recall that we saw in the Richter wasn't his exclusive recall. It's a recall everyone can have. I actually really like this recall. I can't say I really noticed the jump VFX. Undertow mega bundle, which has literally everything. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, it has now there's some stuff missing. Yeah, you get some banners and some profile icons. You get it for the tier 3s. Oh, no. Yeah, this is everything. This is literally everything. So there's a mega bundle that has everything. Good. I mean, if we're gonna do bundles, we did it the right way. I still hate the sprays, but whatever. Cool. I hope the skins are available individually. Betcha they're not. Summer spray bundle. That's cute. I like that we're trying to turn, like, the orb into a character. I think that's a good idea. A bunch of sprays. Price changes. All right. I guess we're adjusting Xeris' price from 1,000 platinum to 800, or 8,600 amber to 6,020 amber. Sure. 1.0 brings even more skins that were already mentioned. These skins won't be available in the store, however. Each will be made available in a unique exclusive way. There's multiple. All right, gadget. Ace Mechanic, this is for linking your account to an email. This is the old original gadget skin if you played back in the day. Oh, wait, was this? Oh, there's a Undertow variant for Rampage? This looks way better. Hello? This skin will be available as part of a platform collaboration. Platform. Ooh. Is this PlayStation exclusive? I'll fucking cry. This is gonna be Xbox. Oh, my soul! No! Also, Xbox got cucked. This skin's way cooler. Ranked mode. 24/7, 24/7, 24/7. I beg. Actually, I don't even care. Fuck it, not 24/7, because I'm not playing at fucking 2 a.m. Dude, AM ranked. Please, AM ranked. With 1.0 arriving, we're expanding the availability for ranked mode. The following will be the new hours for ranked as of August 20th. NA, weekends. An hour before and 1 hour after. 10 hours total. It's only changes on the weekend. Oh, Meta! Why you shit, man? Us is so ass. Oh, wait, no, weekdays. Wait. 1 hour before, plus 1 hour before, plus 3 hours. Bro, where's the AM ranked, man? What do you mean 3 hours after? Okay, well, at least we expanded on weekdays. So now it goes to, I just said, oh, because I'm not going to play ranked at 2 a.m. So now it goes to 2 a.m. my time and starts at, bro, oh my fucking God. Oh, ranked goes from 2 to 2. And then 11 to 2. Bro, like, please, can I have AM ranked? Please. Following our recent hotfix, we're still working on ironing out some small bugs in the ranked game mode. Rebalancing VP at certain ranks. For Jay, who reached Paragon with a bug, basically. Count linking. Our first implementation of account linking is finally here. Shortly after our 1.0 update, you'll notice a new button for the Predecessor website, My Account. Clicking this button will take you to Predecessor's social portal. Our first iteration of your player account portal. As time goes by, we'll add more features. We're also working on polishing it up a bit. For now, you'll be able to do is add an email to your account and connect to Discord and Twitch. Doing so will unlock exclusive rewards. Connecting to Discord will grant you the highly anticipated early access support role if you purchase an early access bundle. Connecting to Twitch will let you earn Twitch rewards, granting exclusive sprays, icons, and skins, and more just for watching your favorite creators. Connecting your email will sign you up to the Predecessor mailing list and grant you access to exclusive original gadget skin Ace Mechanic. The team are still hard at work adding the option to link game accounts between Xbox, Steam, Epic, and PlayStation. We weren't able to deliver in time for 1.0, but we hope to update the account linking portal with this extra functionality soon. Bro, I can't believe ranked isn't in the morning, man. Like, are you kidding me? This is a joke. Hey, guess what's coming out in like 11 days? It's 10 or 11 days. Guess what's coming out in 10 or 11 days? Smite 2 Alpha 24/7. Do you know what's gonna have ranked? Smite Alpha 2 24/7. Do you know how the ranked window for Smite Alpha 2? 24/7. Bro, you're telling me I can't even play ranked in the AM after months? Get out of here, dude. Fuck your data, fuck your industry experts. Can you just, like, be a free thinker and use your fucking brains and add ranked in the morning for people who work fucking jobs in the afternoon? Bro, fucking ranked at 2 a.m. Wow, it's lit. Thanks, Omeda, for fucking nothing. Role select improvements. The first decision of many of us making Predecessors which role we want to play. It's crucial, therefore, that players feel informed at this early stage of gameplay, especially for new players who might need a little more information. We've overhauled the role select process, making the whole thing much more visual and informative. You'll now be told which side of the map you'll be playing for, and be presented with an interactive map overviewing showing which lane each role is associated with, and some of the more important objectives and buffs you should be considering. Additionally, we've added handy tips to make it easier to understand each role's playstyle, and when playing against AI, new players will be prompted to first unlock at no cost the jungle fill roles, to make it clear when these roles are more complicated than others. I actually like this, to like make people think about jungle and fill a little bit, because there are roles that, like, you can play every role wrong, right? But the jungle is like the role that, like, people will just walk to a lane and you'll just not have a jungler. You can have someone in the wrong lane. You can't really not have a jungler, you know? Draft improvements. New MOBAs can be tricky to wrap your head around, especially if you're new to the genre. We've used this opportunity to make a number of improvements to the hero selection process, such as recommended heroes, clearer class categories, mage, tank, etc., better hero sorting, tabs to replicate filters, new icons for heroes on free rotation, simplified information about hero abilities, added controller support for easier navigation, added flavor text for each hero. I hate this, by the way. This is so cluttered. I'm actually going to leave feedback right now. Alright, sorry about that. I left the feedback. I'll edit that out as well. Alright. Yeah, I really hate this. It's just cluttered and messy, and it's just so unnecessary. It's so unnecessary. New pre-match loading screens. We do our best to ensure Predecessor loads nicely and quickly, but inevitably there's going to be times where you're faced with a loading screen. We want these screens to be helpful for new players and existing players alike, giving you the information you need alongside handy tips and estimate how long you'll get into a match. Here are some of what we've done. Added tips specific to the role you're playing, added a loading bar and text to explain what's going on behind the scenes. That's pretty cool, I guess. Added the map so you can see which lane you need to focus on relevant objectives. added which side you'll be playing on, added the map name and game mode, added which role each player is in and who they're up against, added new loading backgrounds that change based on the game mode you're playing. Hey, so fun fact, maybe we'll find it, but there is currently no way to role swap. So you just do it, and now all of a sudden you're against Shinbi ADC and Sparrow offlane. Right. Okay. But we did this instead of actually adding the function. We prioritized the right things. Map improvements. When you spend as much time on a game map as you do, you know it's important to feel immersed in it. All game maps will now have official canon names. 5v5 is Sanctuary, Brawl is Canyon, and Practice is Syrio. We've also been busy making some improvements to the Sanctuary map. We've removed many visible boundaries that previously blocked traversal above many of the internal walls. Characters with high mobility can enjoy more freedom and verticality than ever. We've overhauled the foliage cross map. Jungles now feel more vibrant and densely vegetated, with specific prominent flowers to help differentiate each one. Not a fan? You can toggle this feature off too. Oh, interesting. We've added a new tree in the rivers to provide a little more protection of vision blocking with those pesky mid to side lanes. There's been some major minor improvements in the map in a few places to help with traversal and gameplay flow. We've improved some of the textures and lighting to really let the map shine like never before. Looking at the Dawn Side 5 camp, you notice the lighting like immediately. It looks really good. The foliage looks really good. I'm not a fan of these hanging flowers, honestly. Like, I think they look a little out of place. The map looks way prettier. I wish we just did a whole new map, but because this map is still flawed, it's still incredibly small. There's some other changes that I don't want to go into specifics about, but they are really good for the game and I think healthier. Again, I think the game won't ever truly be healthy until there's a new map. Improved gameplay automation systems. As previously mentioned, MOBAs like Predecessor can pose quite the learning curve for new players. We're excited to release new gameplay automations that'll take the edge off that learning experience, letting new players instead focus on learning the map, their characters, and overall controls and gameplay of Predecessor. So, automatic hero leveling and crest selection. That's all, though. We made these automations much more visual than ever before. Now you'll get notified in-game with a fancy little pop-up every time the game takes an action on your behalf. Respawn and notice your gold count just went down. You'll now be told exactly what has been bought and for how much. These pop-ups are nice. Assessed indicator. We think it's important that everyone gets fairly credited for their contributions in a fight, even if all Muriel did was poke at the enemy and then run for the hills after. 1.0 adds little indicators after a kill to show who helped secure the takedown, giving you not only more opportunities to celebrate your teamwork, but handy game knowledge if you're keeping tabs on who in the enemy team left their lane to kill one of your own. So this is nice. You can see the little Gideon assist there. Communication wheel improvements. It is great to play with friends, but sometimes you can find yourself hurtling into the fight with someone you've never met before with no time to type in chat. Enter the ping wheel. Many of you have already made good use of this feature, so we've taken the opportunity to give it a little more oomph. Adding complete voice over support for each of the messages you can select, as well as adding new ones too for communicating key information like blink availability. Worried about hearing good job spam passive aggressively over and over? Fret not, there's cooldowns on the voiceover to reduce spam. You can turn it off altogether in the settings. This is nice. The new options are good. So they have blink status, ultimate status, crest status. There is another, I think there's one other window for some other stuff that I can't really recall. In-game system chat messages. Knowing what's going on is crucial in making informed decisions in the heat of the moment. With this in mind, we've added a bunch of helpful new chat messages that pop up each time a player does something noteworthy we think you might need to know. Slate another hero? That's going in chat, along with how much of a bounty you earn doing it. Enemies take one of your towers? That's going in chat too, specifically detailing which one. Fangtooth spawn? You best believe it's also going in chat. Never lose track of when objectives spawn in, or when they do thanks to the handy messages. I believe Fangtooth shows when it's spawning in 30 seconds. A minute timer would also be nice. Obviously, there's a great deal more to be found, so we encourage you to keep an eye on chat logs in your next match to see how much handy information you can find there now. It is nice that this is all there. Honestly, it should have been there for a while. Post-match improvements. Alright, the post-match sequence is also getting some love in 1.0 with clearer breakdowns of who you played with and what roles they played. Again, until people role swap. That's all. However, you can now select a player on the screen and report them as you would normally do in-game. The fact that this took so long is ridiculous, but here, it's here. Let's all be thankful to the lords at Omega. There's more visual improvements to be found on these screens with polish and upgrades across the board. Player's stat screen you'll encounter after each game. Take a look and let us know what you think. Twitch drops. We've added Twitch drop. I see there's a Countess skin. We've added Twitch drop functionality to Predecessor. Now you can log in-game rewards just for supporting your favorite content creators on Twitch. Some of them you can support. Hey, guess who's not one of them? Our first collection of Twitch drops will be available on August 20th alongside the game update and will feature highly anticipated Blueberry Punk Countess skin variant. Isn't this just another recolor? Doesn't Countess already have 3 recolors? So we're giving her a 4th, huh? Okay. I mean, it is like Twitch colors, so that's cool. I also don't understand why pred drops aren't just enabled for all creators. I mean, it's going to actively make it harder for specific creators to grow because they're not above a threshold. So people who are already established just get more viewers from the people who are not so that they can get these drops. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever, man. It's cool. Tutorial now has additional voiceover and narration. Attack range text improvements. This is cool. Minimap size options, cool. Now let me move it and change the transparency, thanks. Targeting visual improvements, this is actually kind of nice. It's like a bolder outline and you can scale it actually. That's cool. Code redemption being added, Xbox achievements, Xbox localization, performance and connection stability improvements. Apparently it's French, German, and Italian. Gameplay balance, all right. God, I'm already 30 minutes into this. Fuck me. Minions. Minion movement speed changed from 695 going up to 790 at levels 1 through 15 to now 695 going up to 790. Cool. What changed? Am I fucking stupid? They got... No, they get faster. I know. They're just faster, like, in the mid game. Melee minions. Physical armor decreased from 0+1 per level to 0+0.55 per level. That's kind of significant. Super minions. Magical armor increased from -65 to -40. Towers. Fixed an issue where ramped up tower damage would instantly reset if the target was hit while out of range. Interesting. Jungle minions. Red buff. Health per level decreased from 150 to 120. Same for blue buff. Black camp, the 2 camp. You know, health decreases. I'm not going to go over them all. They're on screen. You can read them if you want. There they are. Jungle's getting easier to clear. Hero balance. Argus. Particle Shredder, his alternate cooldown decreased from 6 going down to 2 at max level to now 5 going down to 2 at max level. Not a huge buff, but a little bit of one. Aurora! Glacial Charge, her primary cooldown decreased from 26 seconds going down to 18 at max level to now 25 going down to 17, but the cooldown now starts when the ability ends, so kind of like breaks even. Cryoseism, her ultimate damage decreased from 120 going up to 360 at max level to now 120 going up to only 300 at max level. Explosion damage decreased from 60 going up to 180 max level to now 60 going up to 150 at max level. Cooldown increased from 130 going down to 110 at max level to now 145 going down to only 115 at max level. So just a nerf to her ultimate all across the board. Yeah, we're still performing really, really well, so that's cool. Countess. Mana regen growth increased from 0.12 to 0.2. Shadow Slip, her primary. Fix an issue where Countess could be unable to reactivate Shadow Slip if disrupted midway. Thank God. Fix an issue where Countess could get stuck in her invisible return loop if disrupted midway. And then Blade Siphon, mana cost decreased from 60 to 50, so just some mana support and bug support for Countess. Crunch is getting buffed. Health growth increased from 127 to 130. Physical armor growth increased from 315 to 3.4, so we should be getting some bulk added to the Robo Boy. Decker, Stasis Bomb, her alternate, damage decreased from 90 going up to 210 to now 80 going up to 200. Ion Strike, her ultimate, damage decreased from 180 going up to 400 to now 170 going up to 380. And the cooldown increased from 100 going up to 80 to now 110 going up to, or going down to 80 again. So just a nerf in the first two. Good changes for Decker. She's still overperforming. She still does quite a lot of damage. Maybe this will just bring her in line now. Drongo. Wastelander passive, max health damage decreased from 2.5 to 2%. Max monster max health damage cap decreased from 0.4% to 0.3%. Shrapnel cannon damage decreased from 200 going up to 440 to now 180 going up to 400. Cooldown increased from 110 going down to 80 to now 120 going down to 80. I don't know that this will kill Drongo. It is a nerf. Kinda needed one. I think he'll still be really strong. Fang Mao, mana decreased from 375 to 350. Mana growth decreased. Are we just killing his mana? What? From 55 to 50. Mana regen decreased from 1.6 to 1.5. Mana regen growth increased from 0.1 to 0.2. Hamstring is secondary. Damage increased from 90 going up to 210 to now 95 going up to 235. Okay. Sure. Gadget, health growth decreased from 125 to 123. Shock Absorber, her passive cooldown increased from 30. It's going down to 9.6 to now 45 going down to 14.4. That's pretty significant. Sticky Mind, her primary magical power scaling decreased from 80% to 75%. Sanctuary Gate, her Security Gate, sorry, her secondary. Damage decreased from 100 going up to 280 to now 100 going up to 260. Seek and Destroy, her alternate, now correctly always deals 10 ticks of damage instead of 9. Damage decreased from 140 going down to 340, going up to 340 to now 120 going up to 320. Magical power scaling decreased from 110 to 100. Cooldown increased from 14 going down to 10 to now 15 going down to 11. Tesla Dome, her ultimate, total magical power scaling decreased from 220 down to 210. Magical armor shred decreased from 5% to 4%. Cooldown increased from 120 going down to 80 to now 130 going down to 100. So 20-second nerf at max level. We hit Gadget really, really hard. Holy. Gideon, another nerf. Black Hole now correctly deals 10 instances of damage instead of 9. There's a buff there, actually. Oh, well, damage per instance decreased from 45 to going up to 85 to now 41 going up to 75. Magical power scaling per instance decreased from 29% to 26. Total damage changed from... It's actually buffed at level 1. 405 going up to 765 at max level to now 410 going up to 750 at max level. Total magical power scaling decreased from 261 to 2. Alright, Greystone. I guess we're buffing Greystone. Sacred Oath, his secondary. Bonus physical power scaling increased from 20% to 25%. But why? Assault the Gates, his alternate cooldown refund on hit increased from 35% to 40%. Damage radius increased by 8%. Okay, Stoneforged Soul, his ultimate cooldown increased from 160 going down to 100 to now 160 going down to only 110. I feel like overall this is kind of just a buff. Sure. Grim.exe, young Grimothy getting hit again. Physical power decreased from 62 going down to 60. Health decreased from 780 going down to 770. Mana decreased from 420 going down to 380. Mana growth increased from 35 going to 38. Bat increased from 115 to 125. Displacement Blast is primary. Damage decreased from 110 going up to 270 to now 100 going up to 260, so minus 10 at all levels. Assault Mode, his secondary slow decreased from 10% going up to 20% to now 8% going up to 20%. So same in the late game, but weaker early. It's good. And Energy Shield alternate shield duration decreased from 1.5 seconds to 1.25 seconds. So just like pretty much just an auto nerf, really. I mean, the slow is also kind of significant, right? Howitzer, we're gonna nerf him, right? Physical armor increased, okay, from 19 to 22. Buffed him. Landmine damage decreased from 115 to 235 at max level to now 100, going up to 220 at max level, so decrease of 15. But the magical power scaling is up 5% from 35 to 40. Slow grenades, slow increased from 15%, going up to 35% to now 20%, going up to 40%. Why did we buff howitzer? Clary, guillotine, ultimate damage increased from 200 going up to 500 to now 220 going up to 500. So 20 damage more level 1, 10 damage more level 2. Chimera! Okay. Health growth increased from 120 to 124. Physical armor decreased from 25 to 24. Physical armor growth increased from 325 to 3.4. Unleashed damage increased from 10 going up to 34 to now 13 going up to 37. Total physical power scaling decreased from 45 to 40%. Invigorate cooldown decreased from 20 going down to 14 to now 22 going down to 12. Max health healing changed from 8% going up to 12% to 7% going up to 15%. Oh. Ambush, his alternate damage decreased from 85 going up to 185 to now 80 going up to only 180. Cooldown changed from 10 going down to 8 to now 11 going down to 7. I'm curious to see what they wrote about these changes. Stage of the match was a tendency to struggle in the later stages due to her ability begins to fall off. Interesting. Okay. Kira, health decreased from 760 to 750. Attack speed growth decreased from 2 to 1.7. Dusk, her primary stack decreased from 10 going up to 26 to now 10 going up to only 22. Max damage decreased from 95 going up to 231 to now 95 going up to 207. Purge, her ultimate total damage increased from 240 going up to 450 to 240 going up to 570. Total physical power scaling increased from 345 to 360. So we juiced her ult and kind of took a hit back on her autos. And Dusk, sure. Bellica is getting a buff. Seismic Assault primary damage increased from 100 going up to 280 to now 100 going up to 300. Neural Disruptor, her ultimate damage increased from 190 going up to 370 to now 190 going up to 410. And an additional 5% scaling going from 55 to 60%. Okay, so her ult's just gonna hit like a truck, huh? Morgesh, movement speed decreased from 665 to 660. Pestilence, her passive max health damage decreased from 0.5 to 0.4. Swarm, bonus movement speed increased from 20 at all levels going up to 20, now up to 30 at max levels. So we took movement speed here and kind of gave it here. That's kind of, I think that's fine. This makes her fast as fuck, no? Murdoch. Dude, this is taking too long. Health increased from 375 to 745. Physical armor increased from 20 to 22. Muriel Serenity, her primary damage decreased from 90 going up to 250 to now 85 going up to 245. Phase ability haste increased, or Hyperflux ultimate, her ability haste increased from 35 going up to 70 to now 40 going up to 80. Rampage. Oh, this is interesting. Rumble, his secondary damage increased from 40 going up to 160 to now 55 going up to 175. Total physical power scaling, however, down from 90% to 65%. But damage now scales with 6% bonus health. His ultimate gives bonus health. Damage radius increased by 8%. Behemoth, his ultimate bonus health increased from 200 going up to 600 to now 200 going up to 700 at max level. King of the Jungle health regeneration modifier increased from 4x to 4.5 times. Damn. Interesting. I think this is gonna be a mistake, but we'll see. I mean, I'm a fan. I'll play more Rampage. Revenant health growth increased from 124 to 128. Mana growth increased from 40 to 50. Fixed the bug with his primary, where he would not automatically reload if Scar or Reckon were being used immediately after using his final shot. Hellfire rounds, his alternate. Fourth shot missing health damage increased from 4.5% to 5%. This is some buffs for Revenant. Richter attack speed increased from 0.5 to from 105 to 110. Sure. Sev attack speed going up from 100 to 105. Sure. Oh my god, Terra gets a lot of changes. Ruthless Aggression, her primary. Damage decreased from 45 going up to 125 to now 40 going up to 120. Empowered damage decreased from 55 going up to 175 to now 50 going up to 170. So, I mean, that's what, 15 damage? That's 10 to 15 damage depending on if it's enhanced at all levels. Wild Rush, her alternate. Max charge damage decreased from 120 going up to 360 to now 100 going up to 300. That's a significant nerf. Base bonus physical power scaling increased, however, from 75 going up to 80%. Max charge bonus physical power scaling decreased from 225 to 200. That's a significant nerf. Mana cost increased from 70 to 80. Shield duration decreased from 4 seconds to 3.5. Unstoppable Force, her ultimate cooldown increased from 130 to 90, going to now 140 to 100. Pretty significant Terra nerfs. Holy, we'll see how she performs after these. I think this is for the best though. She's way too good. Twin Blast, physical power growth increased from 2.8 to 3.2. Okay. Alright, Wraith buffs. Great. Attack speed growth increased from 1.8 to 2. Physical armor growth increased from 0.35 to 3.2. Peekaboo slow duration increased from 0.75 seconds to 1 second. Knock knock damage increased from 95 going up to 195 at max level to now 100 going up to 200 max level. We didn't need to buff him. We didn't. Xeris Coliseum cooldown changed from 145 going down to 105 to now 160. Oh, but it's shorter at max level at 100. Sure. Item balance changes. Both of the Goliath Crest T1 and T2 now only require 280 stacks to finish. Goliath Crest is actually really fast. It's Titan Crest that's really slow. So this being dropped to 280 is massive. And then we also drop this to 280 and you're gonna get this so quick. This is really good. Brutal Axe Purifying Rage cooldown decreased from 150 to 135. Epoch Stasis cooldown increased from 120 to 135. Liberator Purifying Guard Shield bonus physical power scaling decreased from 150% to 135%. Pretty significant nerf. Witch Stalker Purifying Strike cooldown decreased from 150 to 135. Massive buff for Witch Stalker. Nether Shard. This is an interesting one. Cost decreased from 1250 to 1100. Magical power decreased down 5 from 35 to 30. But Monster Slayer bonus damage increased from 8% to 10%. Absolution gets 5 more magical armor. Ashbringer gets a little bit of a stat change here. Physical power decreased from 45 to 20. Ability haste decreased from 25 to 15, but it gets 30% attack speed. If you want attack speed, there you go. Nuclear rounds. Cost decreased from 3,200 to 3,100. Physical power increased from 40 to 45. 15 ability haste added. 250 mana removed. 20% attack speed removed. Losing the attack speed makes me sad, but it's... Sure. Resolution just gets 5% more attack speed. Sky Splitter, Rend current health damage decreased from 3.5 to 3%. We are trying to kill Sky Splitter. Stormbreaker goes up 100 gold in cost. Vanquisher, pen down 1. Fix an issue where Annihilate would not execute the target when they were damaged by other item effects such as Infernum or Malady. That might explain a lot of why Execute just wasn't working with Vanquisher. Dread, cost decreased from 3,000 to 2,900. Envy, Hush, cooldown increased from 45 to 60. Sheesh. Infernum, Cinder's max health damage decreased from 4% to 3.5%. Cinder's max health bonus physical power scaling increased from 1.25% to 1.5%. Cinder no longer generates stacks of kindling against a target while they are currently affected by Cinder's damage effect. What? Hello? That's kind of lame ass. Mind Racer, physical power increased from 45 to 50. Razor's Cleave total physical power scaling decreased from 30% to 25%. What? Yeah, what the hell? This item's ass. Why do we do that? Just increase the power, honestly, and just leave this the same. Nightfall, Eclipse ability healing increased from 10% to 12%. Duskreaver's shield and takedown increased from 200 going up to 400 to 200 going up to 450. I literally have never built that item. Omen, cost decreased. Okay. Cost decreased from 3,100 to 3,000. Bet. Ability haste on Tainted Trident from 10 to 15. Bet. Physical pen increased from 6 to 7. Bet. Dude, what? What are these 3 changes? For why? Okay. Augmentation. True strike total physical power scaling decreased from 40% to 35%. Berserker's Axe splits damage decreased from 40 to 30. Here's your Zerus nerfs. Draconum cost decreased from 3,050 to now 3,000. Flow missing health healing increased from 4% to 5%. Add HP to this item, this item becomes broken. Earthshaker health decreased from 400 to 300. Attack speed decreased from 30 to 25. 10 ability haste added. Sure. Legacy cost decreased from 3,050 to 3,000. Miss Metal Buckler, they've ruined this item by the way. Cost decreased from 3,100 to 3,000. Physical power decreased from 45 to 40. Magical armor increased from 30 to 35. 15 ability haste added, and 6% omnivamp removed. Why are we building this item? Why are we building this item? For what? This doesn't do anything. It does nothing now. No one's building this item. You have 0 reason to build this fucking item. Here's why you built this item. Omnivamp, MR. That's why you built this item. You are an Omnivamp character and you wanted MR. Just build a different MR item now. You've completely murdered any originality, like uniqueness that this item had. Why do we keep butchering MR items? I don't understand. I can't wait for less people to build this than there were before, and Omega goes, well, what's wrong with the item? We removed the Omnivamp for you guys. Get out of here. Azure Core, Spirit Shield max mana scaling decreased from 25% to 20%. Spirit of Amir, Monster Slayer damage up from... Oh, sorry, significant nerf there. From 8% to 10%, so this is following the T2. Interesting to build this now. Soulbinder, Arcane Salvo damage increased from 8% to 100, or to 10%. Imagine 100%. Arcane Salvo activation range decreased from 15%, or from 1,500 units to 1,450 units. So it's easier to stack now, and it does more damage, so this item could be really good. Tainted Scepter, Malice damage per stack decreased from 4 to 3. A Malice magical power scaling per stack increased from 1 to 1.5. Malice no longer draws minion aggro when damaging enemy heroes. Interesting. I didn't know that it did. So I think overall this ends up being, I mean, this will end up being a buff, right? Cresselia cost down 100, Crystal Tier cost down 100, Dawnstar cost down 100, health decreased 50, base health regen increased 25%, Cinder bonus attack speed, or sorry, Crusader bonus attack speed increased from 20% to 25%. Dynamo cost decreased from 2,600 to 2,500, physical armor increased from 20 to 25. Pretty big buff for Dynamo. Everboon cost decreased down 50%. Frosted Lure, cost decreased from 2,700 to 2,550, but the health is down 50. Honestly, kind of a worth trade-off. Fixed an issue where Frostwave would now correctly go on cooldown when it was activated, but did not deal damage to the enemy hero. Galaxy Greaves cost decreased from 2,600 to 2,550. X-Bound Bracers down 100 cost. Health regen increased by 25%. Lunaria cost down 50. Healing shield power up 2%. Incandescence additional healing decreased from 100 going up to 360 to now 100 going up to 300. Bro, I've never built this item. Zinx will probably use it. Tainted Totem cost decreased from 2,700 to 2,550. Magical power increased from 40 to 45. People might build this now, maybe. True Silver Bracelet, 50 cost reduction. Vanguardian, 100 cost reduction. Holy shit. Why? This item's actually like kind of not bad right now. Wind Caller, I hardly know her. Costs 100 gold less and gains 5 magical power. Fire Blossom gets 0.25 magical power or bonus health scaling on its passive. Maybe it's good again. Void Helm, up 5 magical armor. And then here's a bunch of bug fixes. This is a 50 fucking minute recording. A lot of bug fixes. Holy bug fix. Holy bug fixes. What the hell? I'm so glad I don't read bug fixes, man. Holy shit! It's still going! Oh, what? Lastly, Recently put up a poll inviting feedback on the idea of adding bundles to the game to make it so console players were able to purchase the early access bundles due to technical limitations. Could do so post 1.0 alongside with other new players. We'd like to share a small update on that now that polls have been concluded. The decision is very nuanced, and we knew the solution proposed would not appeal to all players. Thanks for your feedback. However, we identified some potential solutions that address the desire for console players to get additional skins without compromising the value of the exclusive skins offered with the original bundles. We've been unable to action the feedback for time in 1.0, but we hope to share an update soon. Until then, however, the early access bundles were removed from sale on Epic and Steam as of August 20th. Good. Phew, not bad. Not a bad haul for 1.0, right? Do you want my actual answer about that? We've discussed before, we do not see Predecessor as finished. I look forward to continuing to bring more and more features, improvements, and bug fixes for a long time to come. Please be vocal with your feedback to let us know what you're most looking forward to in our 1.0 update. Lastly, we want to take the time to thank each and every one of you for your love and support over the years. Predecessor wouldn't be here today if it weren't for your enthusiasm and passion. We're proud to be celebrating our 1.0 milestone with the most incredible community we could have hoped for, sure. And we're more excited to continue developing Predecessor alongside you long into the future. Until next time, Kari. Okay. This is hilarious. Where's... The most incredible community we could have hoped for. While we constantly struggle with horrible people in the community and devs giving really bad responses to topics. Yeah, I believe it. This was underwhelming for 1.0. I'm glad we have new stuff to help new players. The ranked is a fucking joke. I'll be real with you. Like, I am pissed off by the ranked situation. This is so incredibly fucking frustrating. It has been months and you can't give us ranked in the morning, huh? Like that's too hard. The data tells you not to do that. This is a joke. Like this is blatantly a joke. My playtime for Pred is going to go down because Smite will have ranked and Predecessor won't. Like it is blatantly a joke. It is such a fucking meme. Such a meme. It is unacceptable at this point. Omeda, once again, to incite change with these bundles down that we just talked about, had to be bullied by the people who had their expectations set and broken. They had to be bullied, much like they did with Affinity. We finally have the ability to purchase Affinity with Amber, like 10 months late. Like, great. We're supposed to be thankful for this now. 10 months late. And you had to be bullied into the system. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sad about these, but these are also not ridiculous. I get it. It'd be nice if we had a Steam and an Epic one, but I get it. I'm sad that I won't get this skin. I feel like there was something else that I really wanted to talk about. This is just awful, but I made my feedback post about this, and it has a lot of responses I can already see. Yeah, like not putting in implementing systems. How do we not have the ability to trade heroes? How do we not have the ability to trade roles? We have this here. This is not gonna work correctly because we don't have the ability to trade roles. Rank not being 24/7. Like, there's just systems we don't have in place that should have been prioritized over making it look better. Ooh. It's kind of like, what are we prioritizing here? Foliage on the map instead of functions? Like, you gotta be kidding. Like, it is so disheartening to see this 1.0 patch. Yeah, Zinx is cool. Anyway, that was update version 1.0. I'm incredibly disappointed, but that's all for me. Bears out. Peace.